What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, like I said in a different video, said it already. Had a lot of stuff going on. There's a big gap between my part 1 and 2 of my case opening, but they should all be out by the time this video goes up. I say this all the time. I want to do a quick market watch. I have a lot of stuff that I kind of want to try to get this through this weekend, so hopefully I'll be able to get this and then another market watch out tomorrow. So sorry about the big old gap. I try not to put too many big gaps between videos, but yeah, let's just go and talk about Mavens. Make it simple. This is wild. I was hoping to pull, I was so hoping to get like some of this in my tin, but I didn't really get any of that. But I did get a lot of these really good reprints. Like I got like multiple copies of freaking Lightning Storm, multiple talents, a lot of freaking Kelbeck, there we go. I'm gotta get ready to pronounce these names. So yeah, I got a lot of these really good reprints. So yeah, I guess I just want to show, I guess like I don't want to say the absurdity, but these are some pretty high prices right here. I got the gold sarcophagus. Like well that's okay. No, I'm with the wrong price of here. I'm actually looking more over here. You got the triples tactics talents. I mean, it looks nice. I bet it looks super nice. 175 looks cool, but yeah, like stuff like this. Oh, all of this is actually a really good card. I guess this is not the good example, but I will say something like this right here, to where like the Elemental Hero Neos, like the Elemental Hero Neos, like it is the Jaden card. This one right here, I feel like, especially this one because it's like the black, like you got the blackluster soldier. You already have the ghost rare, so you kind of already have like a cooler version of it. So I really don't see this one holding. So like the ones that are awesome, like if you get the Dark Magician Girl, even I guess this one, if you get the Dark Magician Girl, man, look at that 564. Oh man, that's 55. Ah, it sucks. I should have pulled this one, but you got the Dark Magician Girl, the Zero of Orichalcos. These are really, really good ones to get. You got the bottom end ones, with the golds. Yeah, so we'll just leave some. We'll just leave that. These are a lot of outliers and cards that, like cards that you're gonna get more like for vanity or just have it if you get lucky, like this. Or if you get it, you should sell it. But yeah, it's more like a vanity card. So let's kind of get into some of these other ones. Tier 0, Shizu, Tier Element, Naturia, whatever graveyard strategy you're trying to do, bam, here they are. We are starting it off. I got them in my hand. I got a couple copy of these. I got a lot of these actually. I thought this one was actually the one that was going for the lowest, but no, because I got a ton of them. They got like 10 of them in my case. But yeah, so these are going right now. I mean, they dropped, but like this is just because they just came out. But yeah, like 1125, which hold it not bad. They started started all the way here to over 30. They started at like 35, yeah, 34, 35 if I remember correctly. So like having them hold that, like it's already been a couple days. Some people have them, and then you do have the event going on right now. So these holding at 1125 is all right. If you're planning, if you're not playing, well, it's actually too late. If you're playing in a big event, then you have no choice. Then try to see if you could get like a set for 30. If you're if you're just playing something right now, the tournament's already going on. But if you have a tournament later today and you feel like you need them, see if you get a set for 30. If not, then yeah, I would just kind of chill. Maybe you want to chill, but if things go tier 0, then yeah, you're probably gonna expect some of this stuff to kind of skyrocket. If I would, the one I think would skyrocket would be the Keldo. That's the one I got the least amount of, but we'll see how this goes. We'll see how these go. Yugioh, this guy right here. We look at you get him at $8, $9, $9 a copy. That's not bad. I thought these were 5s, but no, these are 9s. I'm pleasantly surprised about this. I got a couple of copies of these. Keldo. Now this one I thought was gonna be like $20. I thought these were gonna be the price of the box, $25 a piece. No, it looks like they're actually cheaper than the other one. 6.97. So I probably should go through my bulk. Maybe I got more than I thought. I'm probably leaving some in there. I do keep confusing these with the Therion cards that come in there. So maybe I did leave some in there. So I'm gonna check it out. Mudora. Here's another one right here. It says 535 right here, 535, 436, and about $4 to $5 card. This like I said, you don't if you're running any kind of strategy that's going to the graveyard, if you're running chair elements, if especially Naturia, you need these cards. I'm actually thinking of running this potentially in some type of like I don't know. I gotta read them and see how they work. But maybe even if you're trying to run like Dragon Link just to send cards to your graveyard, or just to kind of just for milling. That's just how it goes. That these cards are good, and that's all I have to say about that. We're just gonna end there. So yeah, this. Oh man, like I'm just kind of mad at myself. I'm thinking Sunday I might want to go down there to Pasadena to go see if I could, try to get in, see if I could hang out with some people. But most likely I won't be able to make it. I got too many projects, too busy over here. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go to locals or something. Next card I want to talk about is evenly matched. We're not gonna go over the other ones right now. We'll just kind of just take it. We'll take these prices for face value right now. 18, 22, 16. The market prices are pretty high. Like the reason why the market, there's probably a big difference because since the reprint came out, a lot of people are like probably pulled their reprints, so they're putting up the other ones and trying to keep these, get rid of those type deal. But over here, these are still holding at about $13. This is probably like the second high. This might be, I think it's the highest ultra rare. We'll check later. I have the tab pulled up. We'll check later what's the highest ultra rare that's not, like that's like I guess right under a box. Because I don't think there's a one single ultra rare that's worth a box right now. A box is about $20 to $25. There is no ultra rare worth 20 to 25 bucks. But I think this one is the closest one. 13.20, which still isn't, it still, I mean, isn't bad. I could, if you get them for $10, get them. I think 13, $14 maybe a little high. I think 12 bucks, 10 to 12 is a good price to get these. But I could also see these just shooting up. Like if these do not get a common reprint somewhere, or like a super reprint like OTS, these are gonna shoot up. I got them in my hand right here. I'm actually probably only gonna post 2 of them and maybe keep like a set and just kind of hold on, because I really feel like these could just kind of shoot up and be that card that that people just don't pay attention to. I'll get it eventually. I'll get it eventually. And by the time you need them, they're freaking $20 to $25. So this is something to keep an eye on. Evenly matched. Infinite permanent, same thing. We're gonna take these prices here at face value. We're not talking about this one or this one, but mostly these other ultra rares, or the 2 other ultras, and then the super and the premium gold. The super's really coming down. That one's really come down a lot. 745. Then you got this ultra right here at 649. So this has probably become like the best option right now. You got like 645, 649, 749. So like $7, pretty much $7 card. I would take this as the best option. If you don't have them, or if you only have one, just get it now. This is another card that, even though it already has its reprints, the reprints are already done. So I really don't see them. Well, okay, well, Konami can do whatever they want, but I don't see them coming out with another easy reprint to where, like, and by easy I mean where, like, it's inside of a structure deck, like where it's common or something, because even in the structure deck it came in, it was a super. So I could really see this maybe going down to 5, and once they're at 5, I would just maybe, I'll probably want to get them right there. If you're going to invest in them, get them at 5, and then just have them. Those could be easily $10 to $12 cards in the future, especially with how the meta goes. Because like currently in the meta we're on now, Infinite Impermanence isn't bad. It isn't really a bad card because we're in a more, it's like hand traps are bad, but this is a hand trap that's also a board breaker. Like it's something where if you're going first, you could use it as a hand trap, but you could also use it going second to negate, you could use it like going second to negate your, like, either to negate something before you play into it, or maybe you try to activate an effect in the graveyard and you still have no cards in the field. So you activate a effect in the graveyard, then your opponent tries to chain with their negate, and you could go and drop the Infinite Impermanence, and that'll so go into chain to to negate that one single monster. So it works whether you're going first or second. So in this meta, like, it's very much to the type of deck and player to where Infinite Permanence is still going to be good. So no matter what meta we're in, whether it's a board breaking or a hand trap meta, this is always going to be a card that's going to get looked at. So I can see this going to like $12, doubling in price right now. Lightning Storm. All the other copies, we'll take it for face value, $12.45, $12. You see the difference in the market price. Let's say we're at 12 right there. These ones right here, they're $9.95. I think kind of the same thing. I think these might slowly start dipping down to where, because a lot of people are going to be opening the sets. It's a big Not only were the reprints really good, it's a waifu set, and so you're gonna have a lot of people have eyes on this. Kind of like with like the mega, like with like the tins, to where initially it's gonna be a lot of competition, but like eventually, as you know, as time goes on, like especially depending on what cards are in the tins, if they have good reprints or good promos, whatever the situation is, the tin will eventually start to go up, or the individual cards from those tins are gonna start to go up. So I kind of think this is gonna, like, I think a very similar trend could happen to where right now certain cards are going to kind of hold because of the meta, and then slowly kind of start to come down. You can soup them up, and then eventually, once those are all gone, you're going to be able to, it's going to be harder and harder to find this set. And yeah, it's going to be a set that people look, I think people are going to look back and kind of like this set. They got really decent reprints, and you got the tier 0 element in there. You got a lot of good reprints. You got the tier 0, you've got the Mavens, you got the sleeves. So I wouldn't, yeah, so like I said, if you're planning on getting any cards, I would get them sooner rather than later. Wouldn't hold off on a lot of this stuff right here. So yeah, so well, I mean, I'd probably maybe wait a little bit, but if you need these, $10 is a pretty good price. Like they were going for, I think, the reprints were 16 last week. So they're almost down half, like they're almost down half of what they were. So if you don't got them and you need them, I would just go and try to see if you get them for like $9 a piece. But if you want them just straight up, you're looking at $10, $30 for the set. Triple Tactics Talents. Taking it for face value, the Ultra is meeting its market price basically, and Secret Rare is kind of doing the same thing. We're just gonna go off face value and just assume that that's what it is, and we're gonna jump over to this one right here, and we're looking at about $12, $42, $13. These right here are a little iffy. Well, I don't want to say they're iffy because I feel like these cards could very much go up. So like if you because like this is you need 3 of them. Like there is decks that do run 2. You don't always need to have all 3, but you usually run that third one in the side deck to, depending on your matchups, or you always want 3 copies of this card. So this card right here is just, so Triple Stacks Talent. This card you're gonna always want 3. And this $12 right here, if it does fall, maybe it might fall to 10, and I would just swoop them up, get them, because I could easily see these things jumping up to like 20, 25s, even 30s. Like these could be like $30 cards. Triple Tag Talent's very, very good. Of course, it depends on how many are out there. If there's a lot out there, then a card maybe 20, 25. But still, probably try to get them now, or to see if we can kind of get them as a hookup for like $10 a piece. But I don't think there's not a lot of people. Maybe some will do them for 11 bucks, but looking at they're like $12 to $13 right now. And the last thing I want to go over, I just have Mavens pulled up. Just want to get an overview. There's a lot of stuff we already went over. Let's see, do I have it? Yeah, okay, yeah. So we got here. Yeah, okay, yeah. So it looks like I was right about that. Evenly Match is like the only ultra rare. It's like the ultra rare that's right under a box, and there is no ultra rare that is worth the full price of a box. Like there is 2 of them together will exceed a box, but for the most part, you are not. Yeah, that's like there's no one card that is worth the entire box. So they're like, I do think Triples Tactics Talent and Evenly Matched, these 2 have very much the potential to become worth the box. So does Lightning Storm. Any of these 3 have potential to be worth the box. Right now. You got Skill Drain. These are some also good reprints too. I might do a video tomorrow where I go over more of like the smaller reprints. But like for now, that's gonna be it, guys. Peace out. Thanks for watching. The giveaway's still going on. Once we get to 100, we'll give away that Ash Blossom. But for now, I gotta go. Peace out. Later.